Generating electricity is very difficult when you're an island. You either have to import expensive diesel fuels across the world, lay solar panels all over your precious land, or rely on windy days to power wind farms. Over 600 million people living on tropical islands around the globe need electricity to power their houses, businesses, schools and hospitals. High prices, interruptions, delays and dirty fossil fuels with tons of CO2 emissions are part of the day-to-day of island people when it comes to their power generation. Islands are in a really tricky position, as global pandemics, recessions or countries at war can cause their energy prices to go from painfully high to completely unaffordable. But there is a solution: OTEC. During an average day, the 60 million square kilometres on the surface of the tropical area of the ocean absorb 1 quadrillion megajoules of solar energy. To release the same amount of energy through fossil fuels, you'd need to burn 170 billion barrels of oil. Instead of importing fossil fuels, you can extract the heat from the warm seawater surrounding your island to boil a refrigerant which can then run a generator. The deep cold water is then used to cool down the process, which runs continuously. That's how you generate electricity. With OTEC, you can generate clean energy 24/7 all year round right on your doorstep. This isn't a modern idea, and there have been some extraordinary projects which have proven the concept. So what's new? Heat exchangers, which transfer heat from one fluid to another, have gotten smaller and more efficient. There have been advancements in working at sea too. We can now build plants on small platforms which can be mass produced at scale to meet any island's demand. These platforms are insulated to stop any noise or vibrations disturbing the marine life's peace, and several demonstrations have shown they are too small to enter the pipe's intake, but we put screens there just to be safe. And the platforms are positioned at a fair distance from the land, so the beautiful landscapes of the islands is not affected. Now what about Mother Nature? Storms cause billions of damage to islands, and the longer their power is out, the faster these costs multiply. Thankfully, we can design platforms to survive all types of weather conditions, even tropical storms. OTEC can be more reliable, more affordable and cleaner. And that's huge, considering there are over 100 territories in the world that have easy access to OTEC waters and are in need of alternatives to generating baseload power. With OTEC, they can save billions with zero CO2 emissions by simply tapping into a giant solar heat battery. So now the question is no longer how do we power our islands, rather how much power do we want?